Most online business advice is either way too complicated or it costs way too much. You end up feeling stuck, like you need a whole team, tens of thousands of dollars, or a tech degree just to begin. This isn't that. You don't need a website. You don't need to run ads, at least not at first. And you don't even need an audience to get started. I'm going to show you how to take something you're good at, or at the very least curious about, and turn it into actual money, starting from $0. Yes, you heard that right, zero. And you won't be doing anything sketchy, spammy, or soul-crushing either. This is real, sustainable, and surprisingly simple. So this is by far the easiest way to start an online business from $0. And I would know because that's exactly what I did. And if you're wondering why you should listen to me instead of watching cute cat videos, well, I've generated thousands of dollars in profit per day with my business. So I know a thing or two about online business and making money online. Let me walk you through what I call the passion to profit method, or the PTP method for short. This is hands down the simplest way to start an online business in 2025, especially if you are a total beginner. It's perfect if you've got no experience, no followers, and no money to throw at it. Here's how it works. You sell one of three things: digital products, which can be made with the help of AI, coaching or guidance based on something you know, or services that help people to solve a problem. That's it. These don't require inventory, shipping, or technical skills. You don't have to be an expert. You're using your brain, your personality, and smart tools to build a real business that produces value and cash. What's amazing with this method is you're not just making money, you're helping people in the process, which makes it easier to show up and stick with. The reason this method works so well is because the barrier to entry is practically non-existent. If you're watching this, you already have a phone or laptop and access to the internet. That's all that you need. You don't need fancy gear, a storefront, or a business loan. You can run the whole thing from your bedroom, coffee shop, or anywhere you have Wi-Fi. The costs are minimal because you're selling things that don't cost anything to deliver. Once you create a digital product, you can sell it over and over again without spending more. Coaching is just you helping someone over Zoom. Services can be outsourced if you don't want to do all the work yourself. And on top of that, you're not charging for your time. You're charging for the result. That means you can work less and earn more because people pay for outcomes, not effort, not your time. The result is all that matters. Let's break it down step by step so you understand exactly how to start. Now, unfortunately, we're not allowed to share everything on YouTube, which is why I've recorded a free video to show you how I made over $1,000 a day in profit from my laptop. And right now, we're also offering a few free consultation calls with me or my team to help you come up with a game plan to reach financial freedom in 90 days or less using the PTP method. Now, I highly suggest you click the link in the description below when you're done watching this video. But be quick, because spots fill up extremely fast and soon we'll be forced to take the video down. Step 1 is picking your niche and your offer. This is where most people mess up because they try to do too much or they overthink everything. You don't want to do that. Instead, you want to ask yourself, what do I actually enjoy? What could I talk about for hours without ever getting bored? What do my friends or coworkers usually ask me for help with? This is where your niche lives. It could be fitness, relationships, skincare, budgeting, mindset, organization, fashion, pets, literally anything. You don't have to be the best. You just need to be one step ahead of someone else. Once you know the niche, turn it into a clear offer. Don't say, I help people feel better. That's way too vague. Say, I help new moms build a simple workout routine in under 15 minutes a day. Or, I help beginner freelancers land their first 3 clients. That is clear. It speaks directly to a problem, and people pay to solve problems. Now, let's talk about pricing. This is where people undervalue themselves big time. Don't charge based on how long it takes you. Don't charge hourly. Charge based on the outcome you're delivering. If someone is willing to pay $100 to get back 5 hours of their life, or avoid stress, or solve a nagging problem, that's value. That's how you price your offer. Whether it's a guide, a call, or a service, think about what it's worth to them, not what it feels like to you. If you're nervous about charging at first, that's normal. But just remind yourself, if you're solving something painful or important, people want to pay for that. Step 2 is getting attention. You can have the best offer in the world, but if no one sees it, it won't matter. Luckily, right now, the best marketing channels are completely free to start with. I'm talking about TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube. These platforms are pushing this kind of content hard, especially short form content, and anyone can go viral literally overnight, even with 0 followers. I'm not joking. Now, you don't need to be a model or a comedian or even to go viral. You just need to talk about your topic in a real way. Make videos that say things like, here's what I wish I knew when I got started with freelancing or cooking or fitness or whatever you're doing. Or if you're struggling to be productive, try this one thing. Keep it simple. Share tips, stories, or lessons. Once you've got people paying attention, you need to start conversations. And this is where the magic happens. People will comment or DM you with questions. And instead of trying to sell them in the comments, move the conversation into the DMs. Ask them what they're struggling with. Ask what they've tried. Listen, be a real human. If it sounds like your offer could help them, invite them to a call. Don't force it. Don't be pushy. Just say something like, I might have something that can help with that. Do you want to hop on a quick call? That's it. You're planting seeds, not shoving sales down their throat. Step 3 is making sales, but doing it without being that weird high-pressure salesperson. You want to think of the call like a doctor's visit. You're doing a diagnosis. You're asking your prospect questions. You're figuring out where it hurts and what they've tried so far. If your solution actually fits their problem, then you make the offer. And when you do, keep it super simple. Here's how I can help. Here's what you can get. Here's the cost. And then let them decide. There's no manipulation, no scripts, no fake urgency. If they say yes, great. If they say no, you move on. The more relaxed you are, the easier the sales become. People can feel when you're trying to help them versus when you're just desperate for money. Show up with the real intent to help people, and the sales will take care of themselves, honestly. Step 4 is delivering the result. This is where a lot of people overcomplicate things, but it doesn't need to be hard. If you're selling a digital product, you can use AI to help you write, design, and even package it. Tools like ChatGPT can help you outline, edit, and polish your content. You can turn that into a free PDF first, or a mini course, a checklist, or even templates. You make it once and you keep making more money. If you're doing coaching, you just show up on Zoom and walk your client through the process. Keep it clear, keep it focused. You don't need slides or 10 fancy modules. Just give people what they need to move forward. And if you're offering services, you can either fulfill them yourself or hire someone else to do it. There are plenty of freelancers online who can help you to get the job done while you handle communication and quality. The point is, you don't need to do all the work. You need to make sure the client gets the results. Now, here's why this is way better than most online business models out there. You don't have to wait 6 months to make money like with blogging. You're not counting on getting ad revenue or sponsors or going viral. You're not dealing with warehouses or product returns or customer service headaches like in e-commerce. And the best part is, you can make your first sale in the next 7 to 14 days. For real, if you start today and you show up every day for a week, there's no reason why you can't land your first client by next weekend. Now, unfortunately, we're not allowed to share everything on YouTube, which is why I've recorded a free video to show you how I made over $1,000 a day in profit from my laptop. And right now, we're also offering a few free consultation calls with me or my team to help you come up with a game plan to reach financial freedom in 90 days or less using the PTP method. Now, I highly suggest you click the link in the description below when you're done watching this video. But be quick, because spots fill up extremely fast and soon we'll be forced to take the video down. Here's the truth that no one tells you. You don't need to be some fancy expert with years of knowledge or 10 degrees. You just need to be one step ahead of the person you're helping. That's enough to get started and to get your first customers. And with AI doing about 80% of the heavy lifting, your job is to guide, personalize, and deliver the outcome. You can start this while still working your job. You can do it after hours, on weekends, or during your lunch break. You're not building some side hustle that drains you. You're building a real business, one that scales, one that systemizes, one that grows with you. Over time, you'll automate more, outsource more, and create more freedom for yourself. Something you have to understand is that you need to stop waiting. You have to stop overthinking. You're not too late, you're not too old, you're not underqualified. You are exactly where you need to be to start. All you have to do is to take the first step. Pick your niche, craft your offer, start creating content to get customers, start conversations and talk to people, and let the momentum carry you from there. This is by far the easiest way to start an online business from $0 in 2025. It's not magic, it's not hype, it's not a trend that's going to disappear in 2 months. It's just what works for real, done the smart way. And you can absolutely do it. Now, I know that a minority of people are going to take action and stop at nothing to win. If that's you, then click the link in the description below, because I've made a video where I explain how I've been able to make more than $1,000 a day in profit. And right now, we're also offering free strategy calls with me or a member of my team to help you to come up with a custom game plan to reach financial freedom in 90 days flat. But be quick, because our spots fill up extremely quickly. And soon, we'll take the video down. Click the link in the description below. And with that said, I'll see you on the other side.